Hey, hello, everybody. I got my corner back. They let me have my corner.
I love it.
Welcome, everybody, and welcome to Dreams, Visions, and Appearances. And Diana is on her way, but she's a very busy woman. And so we are waiting for her, and she'll get here when she can. In the meantime, I want to welcome everybody to the show that's in the chat, of course, and that's here on the stage with us on the SOTA stage. I have Terri holding your space. She's the queen of Kansas City. And we have Kelly-Calihealer down here, and she's the queen of Simi Valley. And we have Peter Booker, who is the birthday king. Da, 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 da. Happy birthday. And we have beautiful Carolyn, who is the Egyptian princess, goddess. And I'm wearing my fascinator. So
I love it.
I love that one. Yeah.
So yes, Peter's crown is a little bit harsh on his head. So I don't expect that he has to wear it the whole time. But we all do want to wish you the happiest of birthdays,
Yes.
Peter. And as I said to your lovely wife, you are our dream king. So we love having you. And you are the great balance of male energy.
Thank you all for your birthday wishes too. It warms my heart. Thank you.
Of course, of course. Yes, everybody here has also been saying happy birthday as well. Book, it's been 6 years since you've seen me. I was telling him yesterday, at the end of every month, I get this thing, how many shows you did, how many people you reached, and all that junk. And it said that I did 81 shows. And I don't know how that even happened, unless it was during different dimensions or parallel lives or something. But I don't think I need to do that many shows ever again.
No.
That certainly didn't help. Yeah, too many. Too many. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, Barbara Nesper, your birthday's a week from today. Well, happy birthday.
Early birthday.
And here she is.
There she is. Yay.
There she is.
Yeah. Happy. There you go. Go ahead and say it, Diana, because you missed us saying it already. Go ahead.
Oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear King Peter. Happy birthday to you and many more.
Amen to that. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, I have to apologize for being late.
Okay, do it. No.
Will the king grant me forgiveness? Or do I have to go to the dungeon in the rack?
Yeah. King has to be the one to pardon you. I've never been to one, but I hear if you go to one of those medieval, not Renaissance festival, but like a dinner place, a dinner theater, they make you eat with your hands. You can't use utensils, but you also have to ask the king if you can go to the bathroom. And no, and the king sometimes says no, and the king makes you do like the Ministry of Silly Walks or something like that. If you've ever seen people walking with their legs up like this. Anyway, so let's hope Peter doesn't, if we have to get up and leave to water the plants, that Peter will allow us.
It might be a case of off with their heads, you know?
Yes, that's right. Absolutely.
He's watched too much Monty Python. Well, watch him.
I have to tell you, I actually just bought my son a shirt, and he and I love Monty Python, and it was the one. It says something like how women in ponds with swords. Wielding swords is not a system of a form of government. It says that on it, and it's from Monty Python. And so, yeah. So especially the fact that he was a political science major when he was in college. So I thought he'd like that. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Thanks everybody. I was able to get on yesterday with Linda de Gonzalez, who I see here in the chat, and everybody loved her. Thank you, Linda. And, I was actually wiped out when I was done. So I slept until noon today, but I'm just, you can still hear it in my voice, but I do feel a lot better. So
Good.
Good.
Glad to hear that.
yeah.
Good
So
to hear.
thank
Keith's
you,
better?
everybody. Yeah. What's that, dear Keith? He's not actually any better. He seems to be not feeling. He feels worse actually. So it's
Oh, no.
yeah. He's been in bed all day. His coughing is really bad, and he's re-injured his foot somehow, or the injury came back that he couldn't walk, so now he has to use a cane. So I
He's-
think I need to kick him to the curb or something. I don't know.
I think he needs to make sure he doesn't have pneumonia, and the toxins from that can reactivate any arthritic issues you have.
Okay. I think if he's not,
Chiropractors should know that stuff.
no kidding. I think if he's not any better, I'm going to take him to the emergency room tomorrow and drop him off.
Yeah.
And come back.
Yeah.
Come back to your show and go get him.
Do a drive-through.
That's right.
He's staying.
A drive and dump, basically.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So we've got Froxy here. We've got Christine here. And we have Mike. Support the channel. Hi, Mike. Thank you. It's nice to see you here. And Book, I am so glad. Oh, you're such a sweetheart. You're just a doll. Thank you, honey.
Mm.
I did really miss you guys, but I also took it really seriously that I think we need to take care of ourselves, and we need to. And that's the same I want to say for you, Diana. So
Yeah.
okay.
Well, I slept for 24 hours. So anyone who had
Okay.
a sleepless night, I'm the reason why. I took all your
You
time.
took all of it.
Wow.
There's Annie Bear. All right. Now you drug your couch in. Well, there's some relaxation for you. All right. Linda's here, as I said. And let's see who else is here. If you need a good Akashic Records reader, of course, Diana's wonderful just as well as many others. But Linda was wonderful too. So
Yeah.
and I want everybody to know that. Barbara Nesper's here, and Mary. Mary, I hope you put your dream up that I wasn't able to take yesterday. And so Barbara, doing Reiki sessions, are you, Annie? Okay. Thank you. Thank you to all the
That's
Reiki
great.
people. Honestly, we love you.
Mhm.
Rossi and Ginny, and
Ginny.
whoever has anything they want to ask, dreams, visions, appearances. Next week, we're going to be having Heather from Indigo Jaguar. She's actually calling herself now Soul Alchemy, which is a beautiful name as well. And she has
Yes.
had some otherworldly experiences. So she is going to come on for the guest appearance next week. And there's Scorpio Mama, and we have Charlie and Debbie and Froxy Roxy. I know you're here. I think I must have stepped over, but I love you, Froxy Roxy. We have Samantha. And Rossi says, happy birthday, Peter. And Ginny
Thank
says
you.
the same. Hi, Christine. And let's see, who else is here? This show has really changed an awful lot since we added the other elements to it. And I watched you all last week, and I just really enjoyed it so much. It was nice watching and not participating, because I got to enjoy it in a different way. So you guys all did an awesome job. So there you
You're
go.
not abdicating, okay?
I'm not abdicating. No, no, I won't do it.
We know that word's in the public psyche at the moment.
It is in the public psyche right now. You're absolutely right. Yep.
You
You're
make
ready?
it look really
Okay.
easy, Aley.
Oh,
So,
well.
yeah.
Oh, yes, Barbara, you need to get a crown for your birthday next week. How about that?
Mhm.
And then you can join us. Hello, JR, with a happy birthday. Hi, Valerie. Thank you, dear. Oh, Mary, yours is on Monday next week.
Oh,
Look
wow.
at all these Aquarius
I
people
think
we
it's
have.
B-Day.
Yeah.
Abe Lincoln's birthday.
Hi, Jenny. And Jay Marcus, I've been thinking of you. I wanted you to know that I did put out I see his face. Mel, I did put a message to Mel. I haven't heard anything back, and that's Mel, but then I was sick. So I'm going to follow up on it from 2 weeks ago when we talked about it, okay? So I wanted you to know I didn't forget. So there you go. And hello, Landon. I'm glad you're here. And Mom says you're the only one going out to work. Be careful. Be careful. We need you here every week. You know that. So Laurie's here. And we got I don't recognize this person. Anna Sayori.
Oh, that's Anna. That's Landon's girlfriend.
Oh, so
what a
pretty.
beautiful name. Well, welcome to you too.
Lovely.
That's wonderful. I'm glad you're
Oh,
here.
so nice. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you for being here. Oh, thank you, Froxy. I'll let him know. All right. And then we have Oil Painter, who was late. Late.
You gotta
I was
watch
digging
her,
out the old boulder.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much. Okay, I got something from Jess. Hi, Jess, by the way. And hi, Squadio Data, MJ. Nice to see you, honey. I'm trying to get to the end of this list, which has been marvelous to see all these people.
That's amazing.
Yeah, great.
Oh,
great.
Pierrette, your birthday's on Valentine's Day.
Oh,
Happy
Oh.
birthday.
And she says it's going to be different without her hubby. Of course it is. But you know that he will be there for twice the fun. You know he will.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
And we have Lisa Keller. So thank you. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the first one, then we can go ahead and start. Thank you, Jess. This is a question about dreams. I see passed over loved ones a lot, but my question relates to seeing loved ones who are still in physical in the dreams as well. Okay. It's a great question. I'm going to just start by saying that whatever it is that you see about those people are usually components you see in yourself. So, there might be some issue you would like to hash through with them. There may be something like that. But, sometimes if I saw, when she was alive, if I saw my mother, I knew that maybe I was being too self-critical. Or when I saw my father, I knew he was saying I needed to lighten up because he was a jokester all the time. So depending on also what they're doing in the dream, I think it's going to make a difference. Yeah. So Terry, what about you, girl?
I'd say pretty much the same thing. I feel like if they're alive, then they're usually facets of yourself that relate to that relationship. And if they're past, it could be a visitation or the same. So it depends on the connotation that the dream's in or how it's done. Yeah.
Yep.
Could be you and your sister being visited by your mom or something too, Jess.
That's very true. I like that. Kelly?
A question that I would have is just when you dream about the loved ones that are still alive, I mean, are they things that that actually maybe happen, or giving you some insight into the future or what needs to be looked at? I keep feeling like emotions, so I don't know if one of the loved ones or somebody that you've been dreaming about, there's like an emotional tie to it. But it would be interesting to know if you're actually getting like futuristic messages from them that are still alive.
Or maybe some issue that you're having that may even be an unconscious issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, Diana?
Well, I hope you don't mind me jumping in next, because the cards I pulled really feel like what you are just talking about, Callie, and what you were just hitting on, Aley. Family, right? And anybody you're close to, you consider family. My sister from another mister, things of that nature.
True.
Right?
True.
Right?
Yeah.
But it's also checking boundaries. Right?
Yeah, that's
where do they end and you begin, and vice versa? Are you stepping on their toes? So what is going on in the dream really helps to point what direction you should consider, why they're there.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Very good. Mr. and Mrs. or King and Princess Bookers, anything from you?
Did Jess have any issues with the people that are still alive that she could possibly be, or was there a problem at the passing about issues like, I want that, oh, well, I want that, I want that.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Could that be part of the reason?
Yeah. It's definitely and one size doesn't always fit all. I mean, that's why there's can be so many different answers. And plus, everybody that's already been here before knows that we really don't know the meaning of your personal dream. It's you that knows it the best. But we just try to help with some interpretations of it. But I love all these thoughts. And yeah, there's not just one generic answer. So yeah. It's pretty cool. We do have some comments. By the way, KK, your birthday's Valentine's Day. Oh my goodness sakes. We should have just a big blowout here.
We should.
Yeah.
And Warrior Girl says, happy Earth Day, Peter. And yeah. And let's see, we have some comments here. By the way, Diana, it was worth the wait is what I hear. So I just had to pass that along. And I do agree with you. I was just giving her some shit, right? Basically. Yeah.
Oh, that. Well, I could throw blame on somebody else, but we can stick with the hat for now.
Oh God. All right. Well, I thought I saw something, but somebody said that they see, who was it? Rossi said, my sister used to always dream I was pregnant, and it guaranteed someone in my large family was expecting. Within the month they went public. That is very fascinating, Rossi.
Wow.
And so your sister
right.
was very clairvoyant, or had your clairs working for her. So at least it didn't have to be you every time, because I'm sure that wouldn't have been pleasant. So yeah, thank goodness.
Well, it couldn't have been me when I told my stepdaughter that she was pregnant before she knew it.
There you go.
And it was going to be a boy.
Oh,
Anyway.
wow.
That's amazing.
And in the old
There's
dream
two
books,
previous
if you
girls,
were
too.
a numbers player,
Mhm.
those dream books would indicate a dream about a pregnancy means a death in the family. Go play these numbers.
Yeah.
You know, back in the
Yeah.
old days.
Back in the old
three
days.
wise men.
But there are a lot of, actually, I won't call them fortune tellers, but if people go to psychics, sometimes they'll say, do you know you're pregnant? Like you. Yeah. So,
Right.
by the way, yesterday, I haven't been watching much TV, but we finally got to watch the Killers of the Flower Moon.
Oh, I want to see that.
3 hours and 20 minutes.
Wow.
And
But
worth every bit of it. And an owl shows up and I knew immediately what it meant. And it was a vision that showed up in the movie. And anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to spoil anything for anybody, but it's a great movie. Yeah.
Wow.
a friend of mine who is from the Lakota reservation, her cousin is in there. She's the one making fry bread.
Wow.
Really? Wow. I have to admit, it was very odd to hear Robert De Niro speaking Oglala.
Oglala.
Yeah. Oglala Sioux. Because I think of Bobby De Niro, from New York.
Yeah.
A man named horse.
I had idols of female deities in my dreams, as if their eyes have come alive and another bent sideways to look at me. Should I awake my inner feminine? I'd say it is. Wow. What do you ladies want to say and gentlemen want to say about this one?
Very good intuition.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yep.
You're being called. Definitely inner feminine, but you're divine feminine, and you're being called. You're going to have a specific job to do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
Yeah.
being called to the party.
Yep.
There's so many of them. And that bending, I mean, you're going to be working with it. So working with the energy.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
just have to show it. Sometimes your calling can be your career,
Mm,
Absolutely.
That's
right?
very true.
100%.
That's very true. Yeah. And here's a joke that makes that so. Whenever I've gotten a horoscope prior to 2020, it is said, "Oh, you do so well if you had a show on television and all this stuff." And I'm like, yeah, right. I wouldn't be, that's like the last thing on my mind. And so, yes, we get told these things and we go, "Oh, come on." And that's the same thing with some of the readers that have come on. It isn't that I didn't think I could do this because I'm outgoing, so I knew I wouldn't have a problem. But there are a lot of people that are very introverted that are doing this kind of work. And
Yeah.
they resisted, their heels were dug in, So, Terry, what do you want to say about these deities?
Oh, I did. I think she's being called to the party.
Called to the party.
This is
Okay.
a great awakening for you, Jazz. So it's going to be fun.
It is great. Yeah. Hi,
Yeah.
Sophie. It's great to see you, dear. I hope you're doing well. Kelly?
I think too. I think she's awakening, and I actually pulled the validation card. So if you have any hesitation or you're questioning it, yeah, there's your validation right there, and then I got that you should you should trust the process, have faith in it, and just be patient and just allow. Sometimes we have to surrender and just allow it to take its course.
So you had these dreams a few years back, but that doesn't matter, Jazz, because it was letting you know this is on its way. Yeah.
Right.
This is on
Yeah.
its way. Mhm.
And the fact that you're bringing it up right now, because you've been in the chat before, so you're
Mhm.
bringing it up right now. There is awakening going inside of you.
Yes.
Just
A
checking
new
it.
one, a new awakening. Yep.
New awakening.
Mhm.
Absolutely. And since you sort of look like a deity tonight, Carolyn, any messages here that you'd like to impart?
Yes, ma'am.
My mother would say she didn't behave like one.
He's always been a deity.
Oh, bless her.
Yeah.
No, I say just listen, stop, meditate, listen to the message that they want to give you, and take it slow,
Mhm.
but easy. It'll be an easy road if you take it slow.
Okay. Wow. Everybody got a chance to say something? All right. I don't ever want to step on anybody here. But I do have to say this because this is too funny. Book says I was going to say happy birthday to Peter, and my phone genie changed it to happy birthday, King Bonkers.
No comment.
Oh, that's
Bewitched,
just
it's been known.
delightful.
Yeah, it's been known.
It's been known. Oh,
I had my moments.
so MJ says, a time and place to discuss shared dreams, vision, and appearances is special indeed. I suddenly realize I'm underdressed. Never underdressed. Always. You don't know what we have on the bottom part of our body.
Yeah.
You don't know if we have anything on the bottom. Okay?
That's not too bad.
We just don't want to have to get up quickly. That's all.
Nope, I'm planted. I'm not-
Wow.
Oh, that's pretty funny. Oh,
I love that though,
sorry.
Squatio. I love Squatio.
Yeah, Squatio is wonderful. Yeah, and I asked her at the time. I thought it had something to do with diving or something, and she told me no. It has to do with ETs. So
There you
it's a
go.
way-
Yeah, I can understand that too.
Yeah. So yeah,
You're wearing your
Mary,
tinfoil tonight?
yes, there you go.
Oh, you know
Mary
something?
Thornberry. Oh, go ahead. Who was
Ye-
talking?
When you just mentioned ETs, I
Yeah.
just heard that if a person wants to call in the galactics, to listen to 532 hertz.
Oh,
To 5 what?
532
532.
hertz.
Yeah, and you can go on actually to YouTube, of course, and you can listen to lots of things, including green noise to fall asleep. Then there's other colors of noise, but you can also listen to those ascension, different hertz, HERTZ, in order to do that. So thank you, Kelly. Yeah.
Yeah. Just make sure you qualify it only those of a highest vibration and have Archangel Michael or somebody with you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cover other
Had
words,
something
CYA.
odd
Yes.
happen today
Okay.
when Peter couldn't see it because he had his back to the lady. But
Mhm.
I said I was having my blood drawn, and I said, "Oh, this is where they find out I'm a Palladian." And this woman's head went whoop,
Really?
and she looked at me, and I thought, "Aha, I know, you know."
Uh-huh.
Don't you love it when that happens? Because especially in a really conservative area, and even medical places can be, they can't show their fun side in a lot of ways. But when that happens, yeah, somebody else knows what you're talking about, and that was meant to be.
Yeah,
That was you.
that's cool.
It is cool, Carolyn. Oh.
Yeah, and
It's
there was
not-
a woman in the waiting area, and I kept thinking, is she real? Or am I
Really?
seeing things? But
Yeah.
Peter
Yeah.
said she was real, but
Okay.
she had something with her. Now, whether it was somebody guarding her,
Okay.
protecting her,
Uh-huh.
or what, but I could feel a spirit.
It feels something else. Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's hard to be out in the public.
This might be a good time for me to tell the truth.
Oh.
I was late because I was so mesmerized by the show that Terri had earlier today with Susan Lynn. Fascinating. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It was really a good show, Terri. Really good.
Thank you so much. That's very
Thanks.
kind.
Yeah.
Thanks, Diana.
There was something else I was going to say. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Mary Thornberry was on yesterday when I was talking with Linda. I was actually just sharing, but I was watching YouTube in her normal spot and had been laying in my father's lap, and I didn't realize it until I got up to answer the back door, and I realized it was my dad I had been so peaceful with. So while she
Oh,
was sitting in this, what? Really?
I've seen this about 2 hours ago. I saw this.
Wow.
Really?
What?
Oh, Annie Bear, are you here?
That's why I started reading it, and I was going, "Wait a minute! I've already seen this." You know?
Okay.
Annie Bear was here a minute ago or earlier.
Because
What a wonderful experience.
she's had these same time warps going on.
Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. Wow. A lot of people are time jumps again. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who was it said? I think I said this on the other show the other night, was that I was on YouTube and not YouTube, Facebook, and somebody had posted something, and it had been posted a minute beforehand. And I just was right there. Of course, it was meant for me to see. And it said that this woman went to bed on Friday night and she didn't sleep through like 48 hours. But when she woke up, it was Monday morning.
Mm.
So we're seeing a lot of this, everybody. Don't be afraid of it, though. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Right. Annie's
Yeah.
here. She's just having a hard time texting.
Okay.
She can't get a text to go through. I don't know what happened there, but she said it's okay, but yeah, she's having those too.
Look at this. Whoops. The people at the back door were members of our family that are Republicans. I didn't want to let them in. He was fine with it, but with raised eyebrow. Oh my goodness.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
not today.
Not after today's news.
Mhm. Yeah. So,
Okay.
Carolyn, you had this in a vision? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I guess.
Daydream?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because I was wide awake,
Yeah.
and I thought it was, on, one of the other programs I was watching,
Uh-huh.
and then when it came up here, it was like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
That's
I've seen
amazing.
this. Yeah, but that's a wonderful experience that she got to be with her father,
Absolutely.
and lay in
Yeah.
his lap and feel that closeness, and he's obviously giving you advice from beyond.
Yeah. Oh my Lord. I
Wow.
love it. And I actually love the second part of it, even funnier that
Well, that's the advice, yeah.
trust your advice, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And by the way, don't answer the door.
Don't answer the
Right.
door. Yeah. Book, I'm gonna just step in here because you're trying to figure out what 523 hertz is. It is a frequency. You can go onto YouTube and put in 523 HERTZ, and it's a sound that you can listen to.
Mhm.
And there's other sounds. If you take, I don't have it with me, but I have a few things that they're like
Tuning
forks,
fork.
tuning
Tuning
forks.
fork.
And if you hit them, they come in different frequencies as well. And they're supposed to help you heal if you're having issues. And I don't know what they all mean. You'd have to look it up. But each one has some property in it that helps you along. So
Like if you have a
Singing bowl.
singing bowl and you
Yeah.
just strike it and it resonates like that. That is what you get, the echo as well. And
Uh-huh.
if you Google, if you type into YouTube in the search binaural beats, then you'll have access
Yep.
to so many different realms.
Mhm.
Yep.
And Terry, this morning, the universal sound that you were making,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a similar thing.
Yes. Yes.
to,
It is.
singing
Yeah.
bowl.
There's
What you
that.
got?
Oh, there you go.
Okay,
I'm
so you've
waiting
got
on-
174 relieves pain, 285 heals tissue, 396 liberates you from fear. Oh, we need that pounding all day in the United States. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Thank you, Kelly. That's so I'm going to say right now, Kelly, that it would be really good for you to come on a show, maybe not this one, and as a healer, talk about healing hurts. We could call it healing
Yeah.
hurts this way and that way.
Healing hurts.
Yeah, right? Yeah, because it really is both. Yeah.
It is both.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love to.
Okay. We'll do that. All right. Oh, here's Sasquatch is the origin of Squatio data, MJ. However, my years of inquiry brought me to trying to understand portals and Sasquatch as ETs. That's why I'm hanging here with you. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for
I
being
remember
here.
now. I remember. Yep. There are people that also believe that that they are ETs.
Oh, yeah. Shapeshifters. Yeah.
Shapeshifters.
Mhm.
Oh,
Just
Laura,
slip
I
through
like
the
your idea.
dimensions.
They're from other dimensions. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah,
They
we
just
just live
slip
Mhm.
in and slip out.
Nessie. I mean,
Yes,
they never
Loch
find
Ness.
bodies.
Yep.
Oh,
they
yes,
have to be
Laura.
elemental.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have them saved in my list of things as well.
Uh-huh.
They're
That's awesome.
beautiful.
So yes, Laura, try Gregorian chants. There's another. I mean, there's different people resonate with different things.
Mhm.
I also listen to the Green Tara chant because I resonate with it, and they just say it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
I can't remember it right this minute, but it's like Om, but it's Om Padi something else.
Om Padi
Yeah.
Ma. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now say it every day.
Not
Beautiful.
that one, but it's similar to it.
Yeah. The
yeah.
Gayatri mantra is really good
Yep.
too.
Yeah.
It is.
We also listen to the Indian pipe, panpipes,
Mhm.
and it's so relaxing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And the Gregorian chants are done in a chapel with
Oh.
high cement. You know, it's all the old abbeys, and so you get that resonance. Of course, it's
Yeah.
a cappella, so.
They're also ancient, and as plain song, they've been sung since medieval times.
Sure.
So there's a more of a mantra to it. Is they get into a zone as well, and that then creates
Yes.
its own divine healing powers.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They had an article on one of the temples that Rumi used to be in. It was quite old. Anyway, and how the temple was built so that the frequencies of the sound would rotate around each column and up and through the ceiling, and it was really like quantum physics. I mean, it was unbelievable.
It was, and how they even built them.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Like, who figured out a flying buttress?
Mhm.
You know?
Right? Yeah.
Do, 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 do.
There you go. Squatty-o. Sounds like something Creedence Clearwater should be singing
That's
too.
right. That's right. And you know what, Jules, you're right. There's a labyrinth actually in San Francisco. I haven't been to it, but I read this book because I'm very into labyrinths. And it's the same one that's in the Chartres Cathedral. And it would be a place that I would love to be, to just
Wow.
walk that labyrinth. Yeah.
What's the name of the book?
There's several of them. Oh, I can't remember right this minute, Diana.
Okay.
But the best labyrinth I ever walked in was a lavender one.
Ooh.
And you walk, it's
Oh.
close enough that you brush the lavender as you walk. Oh,
Oh.
so beautiful. Yeah.
Oh.
just-
Amazing.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yep. All right. All right. So let's get back to here at stream. Okay. She was dreaming about being stabbed in the left side of the neck. All right. That's your spiritual side. Isn't that also
The mother's side.
the mother's side? Okay. Went to the hospital and the guy's wife was going to deliver, but she also got stabbed.
I'm going to ask a very personal question to get more information. What side did your husband have a stroke on?
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Okay.
That's a great question.
All right. So, Pierrette, we're waiting on your answer. If you feel you can share that with us, my dear.
Don't feel you have to answer.
He didn't
Oh,
have a
she had no
stroke. She said.
stroke.
He didn't have a stroke.
Maybe he did and you didn't know.
It was a mini stroke.
As he was crossing over.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
are you onto something there, Carolyn? I think you are. That he had the end of his days.
Yeah, he's sharing his experience with you of his passing,
oh, okay.
and so that you can understand more of how it happened, why it happened, and the woman giving birth, you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You are
You have
going
been
to
stabbed
deliver,
in the
but
heart.
yeah. You were going to and what you're delivering is you're birthing into your new
Your-
life, right?
Your
Right.
new life.
Yeah. Oh, she said he had so many issues. Okay, honey.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It would be hard. Like my dad, he died. He had COPD and he had a whole bunch of other things. But when he died, I think he had lung cancer. And I don't think they even checked. They didn't even bother because they figured, he's dead. What do we care? What the reason is. And I'm not saying that about your husband, but it's just maybe nobody knew. So, yeah.
It was academic.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So going along with what Carolyn had, the cards I pulled were while you were talking, and I think that is exactly what took his last breath, and it was the dream is reflecting your transformation,
Mhm.
Hmm.
and it's also part of the inspiration. And if we look, we have a pregnancy here, right? It is
Mhm.
all lit up in her womb,
Mhm.
in the bulk. And so it takes strength to do
Yeah.
both for his transformation going to the higher realms and for
Yep.
you to be able to carry on.
Which is really what you've said in your comment about your birthday being on Valentine's Day, and it will be very different because your husband isn't here. So you already knew that he is here with you. He is messaging you. Anyway, Terri?
So your left side is also your receiving side, where you receive energy, and you're receiving a message from him, but he also is sending you energy. And I think it is about moving on, not moving on from him necessarily, but moving on with something that opens you up and gives you joy. So it brings an inner knowing.
Uh-huh.
And then a lot like what Diana was saying, openness.
Uh-huh.
So being open to new things, open to change, also open to look at that man in the moon that Lord Ganesh is. It's just beautiful.
Yeah. Very
So
nice.
being open to your dreams and what you want, literally.
Yeah. Wow. Kelly?
I get that you're really stepping into your personal power. And I kind of think that yeah, it was a message from your husband, but I also feel like you're maybe working through some I wrote down fear and maybe some loss, that you're doing some dream work and releasing these, because and by doing this is really going to help you step into your personal power. And and that they want you to know that you're on the right path. But I also pulled this card, and it says protective light is surrounding you and that you are safe. So, if that dream just has you feeling a little wonky, like, uneasiness and, for safety wise, this is just a reminder that you are safe, you are protected, you have a protective light surrounding you. So you're safe.
Very nice. You said he was in the dream. He was getting like a kit in the ski. I don't know what that means. I'm just, if the first line, he was in the dream, then it was him. I'm getting here. He wants you to follow your intuition. He said, when you do, you know exactly the answers for everything, because you really are tapped in, Pierrette.
Mhm.
Very, very tapped in.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I hope that, do a ritual that does comfort you. Annie's got that advice, and I agree with that. And know that this community a kite in the sky.
That's
Beautiful.
I was just going to say, I think that's
That was his transition.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
oh yeah.
I got goosebumps all over. What
All
a
over.
beautiful dream. What a beautiful, beautiful dream, Pierrette.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
It's amazing.
we love you so much, girl. And you're just you're doing well, and keep trusting in it. And the messages that keep coming. Oh my goodness. Thanks, Gerald. Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Bottom of the deck, empowerment.
empowerment.
Yeah.
And her
Yep.
whole face is lit up here,
Yep.
where you can speak it.
Yep. Speaking. Oh, Pierrette.
Me too.
Thank you. What do you got? Who's that?
This it says, let God's love hold you in strength.
Wow.
Strength again. Wow.
Very-
Okay.
Right.
Woo. Oh
When
my
it gets too heavy for you, all you have to say is, God, take the wheel,
Yep.
until you're ready to take the wheel back.
And that
He's
worked.
got control.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
put it in his hands, he'll take the wheel.
Yeah.
And then
Wow.
you'll be ready to pick that wheel up again and
Yeah.
go forward.
Beautifully
right.
said.
It is. It is. God bless you, dear. God bless you,
Yes.
Pirouette.
We
Yep.
love you, Pirouette.
Yeah, we do. We do. Hi, Jody Soul Spa. It's nice to see you. Let's see. I'm going to bring up Sophie's. Sophie is a wonderful lady who does tarot. She lives in Canada. I've worked with her with Ron, and when Kathleen Lightworker used to be on, we always did our
Yeah,
And
I've
so
seen
I
her.
haven't seen her in a while because she had some family commitments. But I'm really happy to see you here, Sophie. It's been a long time, and yet I know that you're here at the right time. So she has a question. Do you think a 12-year-old girl who has major opposition behavior could be haunted by some kind of entity?
She has behavioral issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, obstinate.
Yeah.
Has her boundaries been set?
Oh, yeah.
Children will always do better when their boundaries are set.
Okay. I know it's not her child. It could be a niece or a nephew or something. But yeah. If you're still here, Sophie, and I hope you are, if you could just give us a little bit more information. I will tell you this. I had a very obstinate young daughter who didn't want to listen to anything I had to say, didn't do anything I asked her to do. And, at some point just wanted to, not her, me, it's like I'm going crazy here. But yeah, 12-year-old girls are oppositional. Girls, I think girls are really, really difficult. I'm sorry. Maybe you all don't have that experience, but
We'll have
yeah. Well, no, you had 2 boys, and you have 2 boys, so you just have to be grateful. And fortunately, my daughter's 46 now, and we tend to get along much, much better than we used to. But there was not. I really think that she might have had maybe ADHD, or she may have had on the spectrum or something, but they didn't know that then. So,
Yeah.
Well, having been a teacher of early childhood development, now I can't remember the complete acronym, but it's obstinate, defiant, something disorder. And
okay. Here it is. Oppositional defiant disorder.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jules. Thank you, Jules. Yeah.
And I've often felt that way because I've seen it in both girls and boys.
Oh, you have? Okay.
And because of the empath and the psychic stuff that I know and do, I often felt that they had something from a past life that was the past life, this last one that they just left, and came back so fast and so quick they didn't have time to really sort things out on the other side. Because their soul was ready to come back and experience it from the receptor's end, or the opposite way of what they had done. And I'm thinking of one boy in particular, but as he got older, he knew what the hell he was doing. And don't try to set him straight, because he had the answer in his head. Like, what were you, Tesla? And he would come out with the right solution, even though he went about everything incorrectly. And you could never get him to, if he wasn't ready to let go of it, he wasn't going to let go of it. And it wasn't the temper tantrum scenario. It was just, no, I have to finish it my way first.
Right.
So it's just, it's what I really felt was going on. This is a soul who came back too fast.
Yeah.
Well, Froxy said, why would that be allowed to come back too fast? Is it so it has to do with soul lesson.
Soul
for them.
contract.
Soul
Yeah, it's
contract.
a choice.
Yeah.
Right. It's a
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, these kiddos that are coming in, they're going to think differently than we are. And they don't run by the constricts of society anymore. It's a completely different ball game right now. And what
Mhm.
looks like oppositional defiant disorder is actually the new wave coming in.
Okay,
Right.
great.
And you know, it wasn't noticed as much when they were a child, a 2-year-old, because 2-year-olds have tantrums. 2-year-olds want candy in the candy aisle, and they're going to throw a tantrum till they get it, or whatever, be it a toy
Yeah.
or whatever.
Mhm.
So it's as you get older, it can show up even harder.
Yeah.
And then there's hormones.
The frontal lobe is not fully developed until 25.
Hmm.
Huh?
So you have
Sorry,
that running.
everybody waiting for their daughter to get to be 25.
Yeah, and please, can you
Have
make
your
it
first child,
24?
then talk to me.
Welcome up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that works in there too. You know,
Mhm.
that
Yeah.
their frontal lobes are not developed
Yeah.
fully
Okay.
in their awareness. So
Kelly, do you have anything to say? I don't want to trip over you here.
I just keep feeling like she's really gifted, and
Uh-huh.
these gifts are gonna come out. It's just right now it's a struggle, but as she gets older, I keep getting like I'm hearing messages, so I don't know if she's getting messages and has abilities that she's maybe not even aware of yet.
Mhm.
But I keep hearing messages. So I don't know if that could mean so many different things. Like she's getting messages, or maybe you're going to get a message of something here tonight to help her out. But
Yeah.
I guess she's very gifted.
Yeah. And speaking as mother of a daughter that was like that.
Well, and to address Jill, that's why you have children when you're young.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So
You
there's,
can fight on their terms.
yeah, she's probably feeling everybody else's anxiety in the room.
Yeah.
And that's what
Yes.
happened with my daughter. It wasn't that she was anxious. She was, but she couldn't be in the classroom with everybody because they had such a buildup of anxiety. So, yeah,
Mhm.
it was
Mhm.
a lot.
I would just drop little bits in conversation
Uh-huh.
to see how she responds to having gifts.
Okay.
But make it subtle.
Yeah.
'Cause you're liable to frighten her. So
Jules
make it
says high
subtle.
five. Her daughter's 26. She's made it.
Yeah. Yeah. They become beautiful, strong, amazing women.
Yep. Well,
Yeah.
Christine, yours has a PhD. I love it.
Yeah.
Mine is a marriage and family counselor who lived through my 4 marriages, and so she had to do that.
She knows it
And
all.
didn't hurt
She knows
anybody.
everything. Yeah. And she
It's
never
much
wanted to get
experience.
married. She never wanted to get married, but she got married last year. But she definitely doesn't want kids. She
Yeah.
says she doesn't want that retribution.
So she thinks.
But she has fur babies, so that's the new
She has
child.
a fur baby. She
Yeah.
does, but she has a lot of expectations for that dog.
Can you
does.
imagine?
Oh my
Oh,
God.
I've
They-
seen her
the-
start.
Yeah, the dog comes down here for me to take her if they go away for the weekend, and that dog sleeps the whole time because at home she can't.
Oh, bless
She's
her.
exhausted by the time she gets here.
Guess who's going to have a baby?
Oh boy, no way. Neither one of them want any. All right, so we have a couple people that want just regular messages tonight. And since we're at the end and we don't have any more dreams, visions, or et cetera, we'll go ahead and take them because we have about 6 minutes left.
Okay.
Please make sure you come back, though, and tell us some of your dreams, visions, and appearances every Tuesday night at 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern Time, and with these wonderful people, because we always try to have some fun in some
Oh
way.
my gosh, yes.
Yeah, so
It's
there we
always
go.
fun.
And everybody who came in late, it is Sir Peter Booker's birthday, and that's why we're all dressed the way we are. And
I'll put
you
it
got a
back on
crown.
again.
You
Just
got
for-
a crown,
just
but
for
it's a little
seconds.
hard on his
There we
head.
go.
Yeah, but yeah.
I'll get it straight.
You don't need
Dangling off
it.
a horn, is it?
Yeah. My kingdom for a horse. Yeah.
All right, so
I'll give you
Sonia.
yours.
Sonia would love a message from her guides this evening, if we can give her a message. Oh, okay, Ness. Next week, you had a weird dream. All right, well, if it's really quick, go ahead and put it down. All right.
Sonia, I'm hearing, someday my prince will come.
Oh,
The song from Cinderella. Don't worry. He's going to show
oh, be happy.
Don't worry.
Be happy. There's the train.
There's my train.
right on time, right on cue.
Yep.
He's
that
on
is-
that train. He's on his way.
He's on the choo-choo train.
Yep.
And I get soul. You're living your soul. You live in your heart and soul message. Look at that. There you go. Beautiful. All right.
I get, Sonia, that if possible and only at your comfort, to maybe try stepping out of your comfort zone just a little bit and have fun and play. It said, yeah, have fun, laugh, let your inner child out, skip, dance. And then the only other thing is that your solar chakra, I think it might be blocked. And so I don't know if you've been like stuffing your emotions or whatnot, but it's just a reminder that, if you can, just to let those emotions out. And but I do pick up that there's a little bit of blocked energy, and you can clear that just by going in and visualizing, even taking a shower, but you can clear that energy out.
Awesome.
Or do what I do, scream into a pillow.
Yep.
Does it feel good? Does it
Oh,
feel
it
good?
feels great.
I should have done that tonight when I was watching the news before the show, and they were talking about who are going to send it to the Supreme Court. And I said, why doesn't he just go away? My
You
husband
need a
told
whole
me to take a chill
mattress for
pill.
him.
They won't, even if they accept it, which I'm not convinced they're going to accept it. I think they'll just send it back.
Well, look at that.
Happy birthday.
Ron's birthday today. I
Happy
was
birthday
talking
to
about you,
you.
Ron.
Happy
I was-
birthday
Happy
to you.
birthday.
Happy birthday, dear Ronald.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday to you. And
Yay,
many
Ron.
more.
And Sonia was singing that in the chat for Peter. So thank you.
Yeah.
Two lovely gentlemen that we all adore. So happy birthday, Ron. And anybody that didn't get a chance to give Sonia her message? Terry? Okay. Drink Titanic?
No, you're muted.
Divine timing.
Divine timing.
Sorry. I thought it said Titanic.
So your time is coming. Something's coming up for you. And they also are showing me a dragon, and it's a fire-breathing dragon. So there's a purification coming too. So that might have something to do with that solar plexus, because I can feel that too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
So a purification.
Oh, there's that solar plexus card on the bottom of my deck.
Oh, look at there.
See that? It's coming to us.
Yeah.
All right, KK, put it in again because I can't find it. I must have missed it, and I'm sorry. And we'll take a look at it. Okay, she's got a vision. So
Sure.
all right. Is Lisa Keller still here? Let me know, Lisa. Okay. All right. Yeah, I didn't know we had so many airheads in the house. I mean, I'm a Libra. And I'm an
Careful, they
airhead.
might- right?
But
A
there's no-
Gemini
yeah,
and
but
another
Aquarius.
Gemini.
A Gemini here, Aquarius.
They're air
Gemini.
signs. So.
Yes, air signs. That's right.
And I'm a Leo, and that makes us directly across from each other.
Well,
What does that do? Does that create smoke and mirrors?
On my part.
No. Okay.
Hallmarks, aren't
Candy
they?
says she's a Libra too. Oh,
Yeah.
Tarot Stash, are you an airhead?
Tarot Stash is here.
Yep.
No, you're not. You're not.
Nah.
I think aren't you a Scorpio?
He's a
You're not
Virgo.
an-
Are you
Oh,
a
he's a
Virgo
Virgo.
or a Scorpio?
No, he's born in
Scorpio.
November. He's born
Scorpio.
Gerald-
Fire and air.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm still waiting
Yeah,
for you,
it's a Leo.
KK.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
Lisa's here.
Okay. Thanks,
here.
Lisa. She just says, can she have a message as well from her guides? Oh, Rossi, that's right. You're a Libra. Ness, you're a Libra rising and a Jupiter and Aquarius. Lots of air. Yep. But not hot air.
Of course not.
Lisa,
Oh.
are you working with the elementals? Because I'm getting a lot of
Ooh.
enchantment around you.
Okay.
And I had a vision with one of these guys the other day, a horse, and it was a Pegasus, and he kept hugging me. You know how horses hug you, and they stick your head into your side and just nudge you, and it's the most comforting thing in the world. So you're getting lots of hugs from your elementals.
Oh, that's nice.
Sweet.
I love that.
Yeah.
This goes along with it then. It's healing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's
I
happening
love
is
it.
healing. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And this goes right along with it too. Clarity.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah.
I
Kelly?
feel relief and happy tears.
Oh,
Mm.
I
that's
love that.
wonderful. Happy tears. It's always nice to have those. Kelly?
I get, Lisa, that it's time for you to plant those seeds, and then just patience came up twice. So I don't know if it can mean a couple things. It can mean those seeds that you're planting at the beginning of the year. Just have patience and just know that they're coming into fruition. And the only other thing I got is in that kind of stands to reason for the first of the year, but I got to add a healthy habit into your routine. So even if it's just upping a glass of water, adding that, that's shutting off electronics a little bit earlier or going to bed a little bit earlier. But they said to add a healthy habit to your routine and then plant those seeds, let them grow, and then just have patience.
Oh, wow. How wonderful. How wonderful.
Mhm.
Oh, you had a vision about, KK, you had a vision about the attire, much like Carolyn's headpiece.
Ooh.
Wow.
So tonight, Carolyn had a vision about Mary Thornberry laying in the lap of somebody, or a person laying in a lap, and it was her dad. And before we came on tonight, KK, you had a sort of a vision about the attire that people were wearing tonight. Yesterday, when I was working on picking out cards that I had to move into the other room for my show because he was asleep in here, I just picked up the Mother Mary cards because I never pick them up. They're not the cards I really use, but I got that I needed them. And when I was on the show, the person wanted I think it was Sonia, wanted a message from Mother Mary. So, so once I missed the first part. I'm sorry. All right, let's see. Not having good luck here. Let's see. I don't see the first part of it, dear. And that happens sometimes on here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We get one part or we get nothing sometimes. All right. Hi, Ange Ashdown. It's nice I hope you're feeling better. She said she was sick too. Anyway, I'm sorry, KK. What a mess. Anyway, I just think we all just really need to listen. We need to listen and just trust the promptings and know that it will all be revealed at some point or another. And I mean, there's nothing better than that for us to just know that we're in the flow and that we're working with our guides and intuition. So, yeah.
KK, I see you in a past life. in a Middle Eastern country,
Mhm.
and that's why you're seeing this,
Oh,
because you were this is how they dressed where
Yeah.
you live.
uh-huh.
Hmm. Temple.
Mm-hmm.
Something in the temple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you finding it?
Nope.
Well, I'm going to add this then because Sonia said it blows my mind. Sonia said it blows my mind because I said Cinderella. It was spot on. Dan used to call her the original Cinderella because she stayed at home, married the boy next door, and all of these other things that made her like Cinderella.
Oh, wow.
It's beautiful.
That's cool.
Did you
I
all
could
watch
cry now.
remember Leslie, what was her name? Leslie Ann Down and
Mhm.
Stuart Damon did that Cinderella?
Yes.
Yes,
Oh my
yes,
God, it
yes.
was the best
I
one.
absolutely love that.
Oh.
That's the best Cinderella story I ever saw.
I always
know-
think about that. We had it on video. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I loved it when he showed up on General Hospital because
I know, I'm sure you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Men in tights.
Men in tights.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to say someday my ship will come in, but my luck, I'll be in the mountains somewhere.
Yeah, the ark.
Oh,
Putting
God.
bindings on your skis.
Don't you say she's that old? You, we're the same age. I mean, you're within reach, boy.
Oh, that's
There
funny.
go the claws again.
All right.
I'll
Yeah,
crown
very,
you.
yep, I love it, and I love this too. Lovely part of the earth changes are manifesting, and it makes Lori's heart happy that it. And I agree. I do. It does. Those small things make my heart very happy. So
Me
I
too.
agree with you. Yeah.
Me too.
And hi, Oracle T. Thelma. It's nice to see you here. Thank you for coming in, even though we're almost at the end, but it was nice. KK said, yeah, she was thinking about the past life, about that it was a past life.
Well,
So absolutely.
man.
Wonderful evening again.
Always.
Some nights I wonder if it can be just as magical when we're starting a show as the ones we've already had, but it never disappoints. Whatever happens is always beautiful. So thank you so much, everybody in the chat. Thank you all for being here and sharing with us. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Diana. And thank you, Sir Peter and Madame Booker. And everybody have a wonderful, wonderful night. And we will see you all next week. Tuesday night, same time, same
Thank
channel.
you, Aley.
Time
All right.
I'm
change
jumping.
dimension.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.